see, that's what gives me hope. I want to be married again.
Okay.
And that's what gives me hope going forward and wanting to get married. I got asked the other day, do you want to be with somebody just to be in a relationship or just because you're ready to get married? I'm like, no, because the next time I get married, it's forever.
Right.
We're not divorced.
Right, like that's it.
I don't give a shit what you do.
Right, you mad, you go downstairs and take a nap.
Hey, look,
like, you go get, like, I'm good. Go sleep in your car if you want to. Like,
hey, dog, go take a nap. Nigga.
right,
I
like,
don't give a
if you
fuck what
tired
you
of
do.
me, absolutely, go take a nap.
Hey, you got the woman, the she shed. Oh, you need the bedroom and I need to go to the man cave. I don't care.
Right, absolutely.
But neither
that's
one
it.
of us is. Welcome back to Relationship Status. It's your boy Yusuf in the building. And as always, you know, we are brought to you by Eat My Biscuits, East Point, Atlanta. You know, go down there, as V says. It has all types of biscuits, and I'm not going to say what she says, but there's cocktails and everything else that they have there. Some of the best food in Atlanta, Eat My Biscuits in East Point, Atlanta. The address should be right about here, okay? As you can see, one more shout out. Shouts out to our other sponsor, Crux Media Group. If you want to get your podcast done professionally, greatest with this, make sure that you check out the people at Crux Media Group. Hit them up, Crux Media Group LLC. .com. That's cruxmediagroupllc.com. Now, you know, sometimes my girl V be all over the world. I can't disclose what place she's in right now, but I was lucky enough to have a co-host to come through and bless the airwaves, and that is girl Angel. How you doing, Angel?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am fine.
That's
Welcome
good.
to Relationship Status.
Thank you.
How's the week been?
It's been okay. This raining. Is
it making you glum?
Yeah, it makes me feel like I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, but you gotta move it
because I'm lazy sometimes, but it's okay.
It's okay.
Like, it's just like you just want to cuddle when it's raining. Like, it's cuddle weather.
Like, you grab a pillow and you curl up with a movie.
Yeah, because that's all I have right now is a pillow.
That's all you have right now is a pillow.
It. That's all I got.
That goes into the first question we ask our guests all the time is, what's your relationship status?
I am single.
Single? Ready to mingle?
I am single and ready to mingle, I think.
What you mean
it's
you think?
It's scary out there.
What do you mean you think? It's either you ready to mingle. Like,
yeah, it's some day, like on Tuesdays, I'm like, I'm ready. On Thursdays, yeah, no.
Okay, what changes
but
from
on the
Tuesday
weekends, like, I'm ready to be outside, so I don't really know.
Okay, so you go out and you enjoy the nightlife.
I go out and enjoy, yeah.
Okay, get free drinks and all of that.
Yeah, you know, see what's going on in the city a little, you know.
YNs or OGs?
Definitely OGs, but unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, they seem to. No, thank you. No, thank you.
The YNs are the ones that are coming, the OGs.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I don't want to give you my number. I don't want to. You can't come over.
Is that usually like the first question?
Yeah, like, I like older women. I'm like, you know what? I got something in common. I like older men.
Well, that works too.
Yeah.
So that answers that question. So we're gonna go into a quick debate, men versus women perspective. You know, everybody knows my perspectives on this, so let's get yours. Who gets attached faster, women or men?
Oh, I want to say women.
I totally agree.
I want to say women.
Yeah, I mean, that's easy.
Yeah, I mean, but it depends on the woman. But I would say
women as a whole.
Women as a whole.
Okay.
Get attached.
All right. Who lies more in dating, men or women?
You know me. I'm gonna say men.
Women lie. Women lie.
Everybody does.
Women lie more than men.
I feel like it's men that do most of the lying.
Like, y'all lie without saying anything.
I wouldn't say that, but men are just like, just be honest. Like, I feel like
people do not want honesty.
True. People say they want honesty, but they do not.
All right. If I'm honest with you, right, and I say I'm dating multiple people, I would like to date you too.
Cool.
Most women are not going to go for that. Upon meeting.
Yeah.
Most women are not going to go there because they don't want the truth. The truth, the truth doesn't get me what I want.
Right. So that's why men lie.
I'm not saying that it's a lie. I'm just saying that in the initial meeting, if I am single, but I am dating a multiplicity of people,
Okay.
I'm not in a relationship.
Right.
Well, that's a good question. Then that's the better question. Should people be allowed to date multiple people?
Absolutely. When you're single, you can go on dates. It's okay to enjoy more than one person's company. Like, you talk to more than one person at work, I'm pretty sure. Like,
Yeah, but
you have like multiple friends. Like, I know I have like different friend groups, or I talk to like, even though like I have different friends, but we talk about different things.
But I think it's a little different because it depends. Are you dating with or without intention?
And that's the thing. Like, it's like when someone asks me out on a date, like, hey, like, you want to go grab something to eat? Like, you want to go to a bar? I'm like, okay, cool. Because to me, it's just, we just hanging out. Like, it's nothing like after that, like, we going to the house and now, like, next week we going to the courthouse. Like, we just went to eat. Like, that's it.
But what if but to get to eat, you got to have conversation.
Yeah, you got to have conversations while you're there.
So because you got to see if there's a connection first.
Right.
And then through the connection, you figure out, okay, well, this is a person I would like to.
Right. Like, okay, like, it was cool. Like, maybe we could, meet up again and talk again. Like, it's cool.
Okay.
But
here's the issue I would say I have with dating multiple people, is, like you said, it depends on the person. It does. If a person is just casually dating and they're not looking for, and they're not interested in a relationship.
right.
And I think this is where people can't deal with the honesty comes in. Okay, let's double back for a second. Who deals with honesty better, men or women?
I think women deal with honesty better because we have to. It's like,
it's not you have to. No, just who deals with it. I can't be. The reason I say men deal with it better is because we're a lot more logical than emotional. And so if you tell me something, I'm less likely to be emotional over the truth. Whereas women are more likely to be emotional over the truth.
okay, well, I can see that. Like, but that's when emotions come through. But if you're emotionless like me, and that's probably not a good
So
thing.
you don't have any emotion at all? So like stuff don't bother you?
Like, when it comes, like, relationship, no. Not anymore. It used to. But I think I've gotten to the place where it's just like, whatever. And it just, I don't know. Which is probably not a good thing.
So you're not interested really in anything serious past at the current moment?
I'm not. And because of previous relationships have gotten me to this point to where I'm just like, whatever. Like, if somebody like, hey, you want to go somewhere this weekend? All right, cool, let's go. Okay. Next weekend, like, I'm not like, but on Thursday, I'm going out to eat with somebody else. Like, because I'm not.
And you're upfront and honest with the people.
I tell them, like, hey, listen.
You're not the only person.
You're not the only.
So is there, so some would say that that's entertaining multiple people. Is entertaining
Some people would say that.
Is entertaining multiple people and dating multiple people the same thing?
It's not, because I feel like dating somebody, like, you constantly see them. Like, it's but if you just if I went on a date with you in February and I don't go on another date with you until May, I'm not, like, it's literally just a date. But entertaining people, like, more than one person, I'm like, okay, so I text this person at 8 o'clock and I text this person at 9 and I text this person at 12. And then, like, I see somebody on Tuesday and someone on Wednesday and someone, like, when it's like in a rotation with the same people, then you're entertaining multiple people. But if you just see people sporadically, no. I don't think that's like you're entertaining them. You see them when you see them, and that's it. It's nothing more and nothing less.
Okay, so what happens when I go, we've been on a couple of dates, I'm really feeling you, I would like to maybe not be in a relationship, but date you exclusively.
See, here's the thing when feelings come in.
No,
I don't like those.
How is it? I'm just saying, how is it? That's not a feeling. It's just like if we are being around each other,
Right.
and I'm enjoying spending time with you, and I want to have more of your time,
That
or have you in my presence as well, or you enjoy being around me more and more and more. Isn't it fair to even have the conversation about
most
dating
definitely.
exclusively?
That's most definitely a conversation. It's got to be had.
But you're like, but where you are right now, you're like, nah, I'm
Yeah,
not
like,
about to.
yeah.
I'm not doing this.
Like right now,
So you
I
would
feel
cut
like
that off?
Yeah, like I feel like now if I feel it happening, I 86 it. Like I just, which is again probably not a good thing. But like, if I feel I'm like no, but I just feel like when you start like when feelings start coming into play and then you start putting titles on stuff, that's when stuff goes left. Because now I got to check in. Like 2 weeks ago we wasn't there, so now I don't have to check in with you. So now I got to be like, okay, it's just like now I feel like I got to do more. Like I got to put more energy into it, and now and I just don't have that. I don't have it.
You don't have the energy for.
I don't have it. I don't have the energy.
So then how do you deal in these quote unquote dating streets? How are you dealing with that? Like you said early on, it's rainy. I want to cuddle. Do you just call? You got them in the section in your phone. Hey, I want to cuddle.
I don't.
Call the cuddle dude.
I don't.
On speed dial. And
I don't.
now we got the cuddles.
No, even though I want to, but the urge goes away. Like I'll literally find something on TV to watch, and I'll cuddle up in my bed, and I'm good. Get me a good glass of wine. Watch something on TV. Scroll a little bit on Instagram or Facebook, see who lying, and then I'm good. Like, and I may like talk on the phone, a little bit, or if somebody calls me or something. But then I feel like, all right, like I cuddle with this person, and then like, did I really want that, or was that just what I wanted in the moment, or is it something that I want all the time? Because I don't want to send anybody mixed emotions.
Okay.
Because I feel like when you do that,
but that just comes through so that would be the transparency.
Right.
So it's transparency and honesty, the same thing.
Because I feel like I don't want to be cuddling with multiple people. So that's like.
But you do want to cuddle, so
right,
I do,
what? But here's the thing.
So what happens in that? What I'm trying to figure out if these are certain things. There are certain things you want.
Right.
Correct.
But I don't want them constantly. That's the thing. I don't want it like 7 days a week. Like it's
but
just.
It doesn't have to be 7 days. I mean, like let's say like it's. Well, I don't want that. Let's say we go. Long distance relationship. Let's say something long distance, not a relationship,
Okay.
but you're dating somebody and they long distance.
Okay.
And they have a particular schedule that does not allow them to see you all the time.
Okay.
So when they come, they may come up for the weekend. You're kind of like, they got to get a hotel room.
Yeah.
Because when you want your space away from
yeah,
them.
like I'll come see you, like at your room. Like I don't know. I think I've gotten used to now just having my own space. From
How long have you been single?
I have been single I've been divorced. I'm divorced. So about 3.5 years now.
You've been divorced for 3.5 years?
Yes, I have.
How was that?
How was the divorce?
How did like there was a point I got divorced 15 years ago.
Okay.
I got divorced 15 years ago.
Yep.
And up until about 3 years ago, I hated her and she hated me.
Okay.
Now, we cool. Like we joke about the marriage. We clown about the divorce.
Cool.
My kids hate it.
Right.
My son snapped one day and was like, y'all joking and y'all ruined my life. I was like, so me and her just stopped. It was like, okay, we won't have any more jokes.
Right.
And our divorce was not amicable.
Right.
It was really difficult. But what came from that, and I've said this on the show, we're almost on episode 400 or 500, and I've said it before multiplicity of times, was we just weren't supposed to be married. And we figured that out after the fact. We weren't supposed to be married.
Right.
And so what brought y'all, and I know we're pivoting a little bit, but I want to kind of dig into that a little bit. Because how did y'all start, and then how did it, if you don't mind?
No, I don't mind at all.
Okay.
I got married really young.
How old were you when you got married?
I was 23 when I got married. Really young, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I felt that I was ready for it because, like, at 18, like, from the time I was 18, from the time I was 21, like, I had lived a life. Like, I had lived a life just doing, probably doing some dangerous stuff that I probably shouldn't been doing. Like living life on the edge.
We'll talk about it off here.
Yeah, like just a little, choosing different careers that probably, people frown upon, but it's okay. It helped you get through college. So, and at that time I was like, okay, what's next? Like, I got to get out of this. And then also dating someone that was a street pharmacist. And he ended up getting locked up. And I was like, I've got to get out of this because I feel like I'm going to end up the same thing. Because, I was wilding out of control. Like, it was, going places, razors under my tongue, just, like wilding out, hanging out with dope boy. It was working at a strip club. It was the life. Like, the money was fast. It's
a lot of it.
It's a lot. Like, making that amount of money and then also dealing with somebody that made a lot of money. Like, it was like I'm literally throwing away money like it's water. Like going to a restaurant, leaving $200 bills on the table for the waitress, like, cause it's nothing. Cause tomorrow I'm gonna get it right back. Like, so it don't. Yeah. So at the time I was like, I gotta settle down. So I came back to the South because I was in Jersey. So
what part of Jersey was you in?
I'm from Plainfield, New Jersey.
Okay, well, I grew up in Brooklyn, but went to high school.
Okay.
Even though I still lived in Brooklyn, I went to high school in Jersey.
Right.
In Orange. My mom lives in East Orange.
Okay, cool.
So I just came back from EO a couple weeks ago.
Awesome.
So cool. I might know some of the places you were working at.
I don't know. That was a very long time ago. I'm gonna leave it in. The place does not exist anymore. So
was it in Irvington?
So anyway, we're gonna leave that there. But no, like seriously. So I was like, okay, so I felt like my life was spiraling down in the wrong. So I moved back here. I was going to church, met my ex-husband.
You met him in church?
I met him in church.
Okay.
We went on a date. We went on a couple of dates, and it's like, okay. And then we just started talking to each other all the time. And then he asked me to move in with him, so I moved in. And then after a year, we got married.
After a year?
After a year. So I'm like 22 at this time, and then I found
how old was he?
He was 25.
Oh, so y'all were close.
We were close in
really close in age. Okay.
And so, like, I end up getting pregnant.
Okay.
And before, like, we were kind of like in the middle of, like, we knew we were going to get married, kind of like in the first stages of planning our wedding.
Yeah.
I found out I was pregnant, and I'm like, oh, dang, it's no turning back now.
You could have.
I could have.
Did you get the cold? Were you having cold feet? Were you having second guess?
Every once in a while, I was like,
But did you get to the point where you questioned whether you should be getting married?
I did.
But getting pregnant and pushed you over that.
It did. I was like, okay, I'm having a child, which was so scary to me. Like, I've never. Of
course, yeah.
Like,
my
God.
At 23.
Yeah, like at 20, like I'm having a baby. Like, that's young, And so I'm like, okay, all right, well, we're here now. Let's do it. So we got married and everything was fine. Like then a year and a half later, we had another baby. So at this point, I'm 25 with a husband and 2 kids.
Yeah. But was married life good?
For the first couple of the years, yes, it was good until it wasn't.
Okay.
We moved away. We moved to another state, and he just woke up one morning and decided that he didn't want to be married anymore, like out of the blue.
And how long were y'all married?
For 5.5 years. Yep. And out of the blue, he just woke up and was like, I don't want to be married to you anymore. And I'm like, what? I was so devastated. Like, oh my God, like I'm 28 now at this point, and I'm like, you moved me to this other state. I got these 2 small kids. What do you mean? Like I moved here because you wanted to be here.
You let us here.
Yeah, and so now I'm like, now what? It was like I cried for like 3 straight days. Like I didn't eat. Like I didn't. Like it was because I'm like, what now? End up moving to Florida with my older sister. Yeah. Took my kids. I moved. I was there for maybe like a month or 2. Randomly, he calls me one day, and he's like, well, before then, he's like, I'm sending the divorce papers or whatever. And I'm like, cool. At this point, cool, whatever. Do what you do. So he calls me one day, and he's like, what are you doing? And I said, I'm getting dressed. And he was like, oh, where are you going? I'm going on a date. Awkward silence. He didn't say anything. So he was like, what did you say? I said, I'm going on a date. And he was like, you're going on a date? I said, yes, I am going on a date. And so I hand the phone to my son. I think he was like 5 at the time. And, he talked to his dad, and he was like, I heard him say, put your mom back on the phone. And I was like, hey, like, I got to go. Like, he almost said, so I hang up the phone. He calls me a couple of times, like, because I already told you I'm going on a date.
Yeah,
so now you call him. Yeah, so now you calling me. So 2 days later, he shows up at my sister's front door.
Wanting you back.
And it's like, I thought about it.
And I want
my family back. Those are his exact same words.
That's the word.
Those are his exact same words.
I want
my family back. Now, at this point, I'm living with my sister. I don't have a place of my own. And I'm like, I have 2 young boys.
By him. So you decide.
So I'm like, I felt like I didn't have a choice. So I went back. And it was just rocky, and it was like on and off, and it was just, we got separated again, but we were still living together. So then it was just bad. Like it was just going worse and worse. And then we just was like, hey, if we could get to the point where we get the kids out of high school, we just gonna call it quits.
So basically once you get them out of high school, then you be good.
Yeah. And my oldest one had already made it to college. My youngest one was 16. And then that's when we started going through the divorce process, which was horrible.
Okay, so y'all ended up totally married legally for 16 years?
Yeah. Well, I was married for 19 years. So
married
maybe
19.
So maybe like 13 years later, we still try to
make it work.
Yeah. But it was such a facade, I think, because now, like, we're at church. Like, we're in, like, so it's like we were like the couple at church. Like, we were like.
At the church, you a couple, but at the crib, y'all
like,
roommates.
it was like, I'm going to kill him.
At the crib, y'all roommates.
Yeah, like, absolutely. We are roommates at home, but when we get in front of people.
Yeah, we're
like,
all in.
The star, it was like, oh, God, you're just such a good couple, like it's such a great family. And then in the back of my head, like I hate this nigga, like I hate him, like I hate him. But I'm literally, I gotta put on a face, because now I'm at church, and like he plays music at church, and he's like the minister of music at church.
So he's got to keep up the.
We gotta keep that up. So I'm like, Like literally like knockdown drag out fights before we get to church. As soon as we walk in the door, it shuts off. It's like somebody's yelling action. Like we on
Yeah.
like we on camera.
What's it? We wear the mask that grins and lies.
Yeah. And I'm like, I was so miserable. Cause I'm like, how long can I keep this up? Like, I was like, I am miserable. And all these people are just like, oh God, y'all just I just love y'all's relationship. But you love what you see. You love what we're giving
What we're
to you.
showing.
Yeah, we're showing you.
So almost like a social media type of deal.
Right. That's why I hate so
You hate social media.
when it comes
Are you
to
on it?
I'm on it. But I don't put any
You don't do your personal life.
No.
I agree. That's me.
No.
If it's not this podcast,
No.
I'll post some stuff about my kids. Like if it's a graduation,
Yeah, that.
something like that.
That's
I
as
went
far
to
as
a
I'ma
dance
go.
thing.
That's it.
But like my personal, if I'm dating somebody, the world will probably never know because
Right.
I'm not posting nobody. Don't ask me to post
Absolutely
nobody.
not. No, not doing it.
I think that you should. CL says it best. He says you should court privately, date exclusively. No, court exclusively, date privately. You know, like you should be private. Your dating life and things like that should be private. I think the only thing I'm probably gonna post for a woman, with a woman, is gonna be my wedding day photos, and people are gonna be I didn't even know you were dating nobody.
Because
Like,
it wasn't for you to know. And
Yeah.
I so agree with that. I did say that. I said if I ever, and it's probably not going to happen.
You don't want to get married
If
again?
oh God. At one time, I was like, yes. Like I was gung-ho. I was like, I can do this again. Last relationship didn't work, so I'm like,
But it
no.
wasn't a marriage. I will say this: I would like to be married again. I enjoyed my marriage. Year 1 was horrible. Year 2, the best year of my life. I've never had it to date. I have not had a year of my life that was so much more enjoyable with a person ever in my life.
That is.
Year 3, we could have strangled each other. And that's why we ended up getting divorced after 3 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
But
right.
what we learned, I think year 2, the both of us, like after year 1, it was rocky. We had went through a bunch of stuff, kids, the difference in her faith is Jehovah's Witness. So we had to mesh the two.
Yep.
And that was difficult to do. And so when I got into it, I was like, we're gonna make a conscious effort to make this work.
And that's the thing.
And we both, I'm talking about that second year. If I could just capture that in that shit in the bottle. But after that, I was like,
the thing. You gotta, you both have to want the same thing.
Yeah.
And you have to want it, like, if I want it like 50% and you want it 10%, you still want it, but it's still not
All the
enough.
way
Like,
there.
yeah, like I gotta want it 100% and you gotta want it 100%. Then I feel like that's what's gonna make it work, because you want it just as much as the other person wanted. So you're gonna fight for it.
so do you think that you could ever see? That's what gives me hope. I want to be married again.
Okay.
And that's what gives me hope going forward and wanting to get married. I got asked the other day, do you want to be with somebody just to be in a relationship or just because you're ready to get married? I'm like, no, because the next time I get married, it's forever.
Right.
We're not divorced.
Right, like that's it.
I don't give a shit what you do.
Right, you mad, you go downstairs and take a nap.
Look,
like, you go get, like, I'm good. Go sleep in your car if you want to. Like,
hey, dog, go take a nap. Nigga.
right,
I
like,
don't give a
if you
fuck what
tired
you
of
do.
me, absolutely, go take a nap.
Hey, you got the woman, the she shed. You need the bedroom and I need to go to the man cave. I don't care.
Right, absolutely.
But neither one of us is leaving this house.
That's it.
And we are going to deal with this. And we are not leaving. I think that a lot of people, when it comes to marriage, they give up. I think they give up
Too easy.
too easily and they're not willing to fight, there is no relationship, friendship, job relationship, professional relationship, business. There is no relationship that is perfect 100% of the time.
Absolutely.
But
I agree.
if it's beneficial to both parties and the both of you find it to be important, you will fight for it to the death.
Absolutely. I
And
agree.
and so that's why although I do want to be married again, I am not shorting myself on finding the person who is going to be the person that I marry, because when I marry them, it's going to be for the rest of our lives.
I
Either
get
you
it.
die first or I die
Right.
first.
Like,
But we're
that's
not
it.
getting divorced.
Yeah,
We're
we
not,
like a gang. Like, you gotta die.
Hey,
Like, we always gotta
blood
die.
in, blood out. That's what we gonna
That's
be.
it. One of us gotta die.
One of
That's
us
just
got to
it.
go. But that's because I value that. I think because I think if I hadn't had experienced that one good year,
Right.
I probably don't have the outlook that I have
On what it looks like.
on what it looks like. But amazing. And so I hold that and I understand. I also look at, I got a friend that's married. He's been married since, I think, when O'Brien got married. I think O'Brien got married in 2007.
Okay.
They've been married, him and his wife, going strong. My homeboy Doc just he just had his first year anniversary, but him and his lady been together for a while, and they got married, and he feels as though this is one of the best decisions he's ever made.
Okay.
And then I got a friend of mine who's about to get married, but this dude funny. I ain't gonna say his name. Every time he bought the ring, like this dude bought the ring like 2 years ago. He's been with his woman probably about 6 years. I love this dude to death. Every time he go to propose to her, she do something, or they have some type of quarrel or something. He be like, "Yeah, I don't know."
Yikes. Holding on for a
He be
ring
like,
for 2
"I don't
years
know.
is
I don't
crazy.
know." But he said, 'cause
He's
I talked to him the
crazy.
other day. He was like, "Man, she put that pressure on me, dog. I'm gonna have to do something." So yeah.
That's
So I
crazy.
think he's about to pop the question. But and this has nothing to do with my friends, but I understand that there's a particular part of life that I don't think we're meant to walk the earth alone.
I agree with that.
I don't think we may not, and the key is finding the person that you're supposed to walk the earth with,
I agree with that.
and then that person ends up changing your view. Like if you go out all the time, see, like you say, I want my space, I want
Right.
this, I want that, I want this.
Because I'm used to it
Yeah,
now.
but
Before I didn't feel that way.
But I think the right person comes along that changes, because you're innately, whether you want to. I was talking to or getting to know a while ago this woman. She's a nurse, and her work schedule was so wacky and crazy
Right.
that she would say, "Hey, I know I'm not going to have nobody because nobody wants to deal with my schedule,
Right.
and this, that, and the third."
Right.
And what I told her was, I said, you can't put that. You're putting yourself in a situation. It's not like you're not spending time with this person
Right.
because you don't want to spend time with them. You literally working,
Right.
and you're hustling and you're grinding, and the person that's meant for you is going to
They will
understand that part
that.
of
They
you.
will understand it.
And you're putting in all these extra hours because I got a lifestyle I want to keep up. I said a person's going to come into your life where when they put out that, "Hey, come in and pick up this shift for $75 an hour," and you're going to go, "I'd rather be home
Right.
with my husband."
And that comes in when somebody makes her feel safe enough to do that.
And she said the same exact.
Yeah.
She used the word safe. She said, "I need to be with somebody I cannot be with anybody who does not make me feel
yeah.
safe."
That's what women want. We want safety. Like, I gotta feel safe enough with you in order to make that type of move. Like, if I don't feel safe with you, then and it's a feeling. Like, some people call women into it, but we feel safe. Like, I feel like when I can let my guard down. Like, we don't always want to be hard. Like I don't want to be hard. Like I
Man,
want to
come
be
on.
feminine. I
What
want to
was
be
it?
like.
What was it? A couple years ago? INDEP. It was a whole. Y'all had a whole
Listen,
movement. The independent woman had a whole
They
movement.
had a.
And now I don't need a man for this. I don't need a man for that. I can take care of myself.
Listen,
Who
I
wanna
never
date
said that.
Who wants
I
to
just
date
want to
that?
like. I never said that. Listen.
Who wants to date that?
I'm so you like make me your dependent. I'm okay with that. Like I want to like put me on your taxes. Like I'm okay with that. Like I was okay with before. I'm like, oh, like let me call my husband. Like I wanted to like at that time, like I felt like my husband was. I'm like, oh, I don't know what we doing. Let me call my husband. Like, can you? I don't know. Let me call my husband. Like I was that type of woman. So then when I got to 4, I'm like, well, God. And then my kids graduated and they went off to college. So now I'm at home literally by myself. Have never lived by myself ever in life. Ever. But at 42 years old, I found myself divorced. Both of my kids were in college. And I came back home and I'm like, what the hell do I do now?
What do I do now?
What in the world am I supposed to do? I don't have to cook for anybody but myself. I don't have to take anybody to school, go check on anybody at school, wash anybody's clothes with mine, make sure, my husband's clothes are iron or whatever, make sure. I'm like, it's literally just me existing. And it's like, what do I do? And sometimes, even though it's been like 4 years now, I'm like, sometimes like, I got all this free time now. Like, I don't have to. My kids are adults now. Like, what do I do? I don't have a husband. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have a man. Like, what do I do?
Yeah, but you, from what you said earlier in the episode, you don't want none of that.
Some days, but I did. I said some days on a Tuesday.
Yeah,
I might. But then Thursday roll around, I'm like, nah,
I'm ready to go outside.
Like, I'm good. Yeah, so it's like.
So while people are inside, you wish you had somebody to be inside
like
with. But when people are outside, you want to be outside with the people.
Yeah, so it's just, I fluctuate, which again.
See, but that's why.
I'm admitting it's not a good thing.
No, but here's what I think. I think you'll end up meeting someone who's going to accept you going out on the days you want to go out, and accept you calling them when you want to see them.
I only go out because I'm like, I hanging out with my single friends. Like, we're single. Yeah, like when I was married, I never hung out. Like, it was very.
Why would you? But I think that's. But I think that's a thing too. I think that when you can change so much of yourself. You could change so much of yourself that you end up resenting change and feeling away about the change that you made.
Yeah.
And so when you actually get out of that and you revert back, I would say accept people for who they are and what they are, and allow them to gradually make the change in their life. If the person you met, if I met you at the club, let's say if I met you at the club, and this is what I could never understand about people. Somebody asked me, I was on another podcast, or I was a guest on another podcast. Like, well, could you date a stripper? I was like, yeah, I did. Dated too.
Right.
And they were like, well, how was that? I said, they told me what they did for a living. They made money. It's fine.
That was it.
Like, at the end of the day, well, you weren't jealous of what? At the end of the day, if something happens and we break up, well, we break up.
Right. That's it.
If I met you out at the club, at the bar, or whatever, I know you go out.
Right.
You know I go out.
Right. That's where I met you.
That's where I met you. So why am I on you?
Right. When you already know that.
When you already know that. When I met you, you had your behind hanging out and your cleavage was showing. But every time now you leave the house, I'm on you about your cleavage showing and your behind being out.
Because I think people, like, once they feel like now, like, you're mine, like you was, so now these are the stipulations that I'm putting on you. Like, I don't want it. Some men think like that.
Hey,
like,
listen,
I promise you.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't want people, me, Yusuf, in the building. I don't want to date no woman that don't nobody want. Who wants to date somebody don't nobody want?
I agree.
Who wants to date somebody who people don't desire?
Right.
So why would I care? You're not out there. You're not out there doing craziness. I know you coming home at night. And guess what happens over time? Because I'm letting you be you. It's almost like as a kid, your parents told you, you can't do this, you can't do that. What happens?
You rebel and you go do it.
You
anyway.
rebel and go do it, right?
Because it makes you want to do it more. Like when somebody tell you can't do something.
Yeah, then you want to go
be
do
like,
it.
you can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna do it, and you're doing it.
Yeah.
Just because a person told you can't do it.
Man, I am a dude that's gonna stay at home. I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna probably drink in my house. I'm gonna watch movies. I'm gonna spend time with my boys, with my kids. That's me. I'm not really go out, all of that. I'm a foodie, like to go to restaurants, but outside of that, I'm not going to no club. If you want to go, that's cool. Let me know when you get in. What innately happens over time is she goes, hey, babe, what you cook? Cook this, that, and the third. I ain't going out. I'm going to come over to the house.
And it'll make you want to.
It innately, a person accepting you for who you are.
Absolutely.
Innately makes you want to be it's not even being a better person. It's just changing the things that you do or the things that you find joy in. So now you find joy in being with the person that you're with. So I think I give you about a year or so.
Oh, I don't know. And
because you seem to have here's the thing. In this little conversation we've had, you've kind of worn down from that hard stance of, I ain't got no feelings, and I ain't about to date nobody, and I don't want no this, and I'm going to curl up with my pillow and watch my movie.
But I'm content
that tone
with
done
that,
changed
though.
a little bit.
But I'm content with that, though.
You're content.
I really am.
No, I'm not. I respect the fact that you're happy with you. A lot of people can't sit with themselves.
Right. Absolutely.
A lot of people don't like what they see when, or they don't like what they are. They can't stand being alone. They gotta have somebody. They need somebody to validate them.
Right. I love me, and I love just, and I also feel like what's going to be hard for me to date or find someone. Usually, one thing is the way that I am shaped.
I don't know what that means.
Dating men or my past relationship, it's like, do you have to wear that? Or I was like, it's not. I'm like, oh, or even like my ex-husband used to say, like, even when we go to the beach, she's like, you got to wear a wrap around.
But
because,
why?
Right. And I'm like, why do I got to wear a wrap? He was like, your butt is entirely too big, or you can't. And I'm like, well, I mean, I didn't go buy it. Like, this is natural. Like, I can't
do nothing about it.
Like, what do you want me to do? And like covering it up. And
so it's more or less what I hear, and correct me if I'm wrong. You don't like the parameters that people have put on you in the past.
Right.
And you feel like everybody that you may meet or date is going to try to put parameters on you. Or that you have.
Right. Because when they get to this, like, when you first meet, like, it's okay, it's cool. But then again, like I said, now I feel like you my person. So now I don't want anybody looking at you but me. Like, I don't want anybody. And I'm like, to me, it doesn't make any sense. But again, I'm a woman, so I'm not a man, so I don't understand.
Well, I don't understand
how.
And I'm a man, and I don't understand.
Right. How some men.
Never understood. Excuse me. I've never understood that mentality of people when you meet someone and you're enjoying the person's company and who they are. And when you met them, they were just really, really sexy and fine and everything else. Appreciate you, bro. They were just everything that you could ever want to look at. And now
happened to me.
But what you have to realize is sometimes the female anatomy is a blessing to the world.
Amen.
And it must be seen by the world, especially when you got a woman that everybody wants.
Amen.
I'm okay with that.
Listen,
yes. Glory, hallelujah.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Talk to the people in the back.
Amen.
Let the church say amen.
Listen, I have been, and often, or I make jokes or whatever, like with not my ex-husband, but the guy that I was dating after, he would always make a joke. He's like, the Lord, he was like, must have been, he was like, you got in the boob and the butt line. Like, usually it's like,
One or
women
the
have
other.
either or, like they
Yeah.
have a big butt but not
Yeah.
boobs, and they have like, and he was like, yeah, I was like, I don't know what happened. I was like, I'm one of God's favorites.
Thou art has
like-
been blessed.
I'm like, I don't know. And maybe, hey, my name is Angel. That's what happened. Shouts out to my dad for naming me that. He saw something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's what I just feel. So I feel like I'm going to have a hard time with, even like some of my like guys that want to date me, or they'll like say certain things that's like, oh my God, like you're so gorgeous and you're so this, and then if we was together, you couldn't go nowhere with
so that's
me.
an immediate
Like you
turn off
couldn't
at
go
that point.
anywhere without me. Like I couldn't. So I'm like, what?
So that becomes a turn off at that point.
Yeah, and I'm like, block.
Oh, you block people?
Like with the quickness. I feel like
I don't want to block. I can't never block nobody.
Oh, I
can't.
Really,
I just find it to
be.
And I'm the I would say I am the king of petty
Blocked.
town. I just can't do that. Like I can never bring myself. Like I feel like I want you to know that I'm ignoring your phone call on purpose.
Yeah, but if I block you, then you already know that.
No, I want it to ring.
Yeah, like
I want it to ring.
like I'm like this. How like if I see you in the Walmart mall, like I will walk past you like you never existed. I've had somebody come to me, I'm like, I'm sorry, do I know you?
That's a little. I wouldn't
Knowing
do
that I know you, but I don't like.
yeah.
I don't. You're not even in my like. Why are you talking to me? That sort of type of thing. Like it started kind of like a ill. Don't.
So, what's one thing that you would say you wish, when in dating, that you wish that upfront people would be honest about? That you have experienced them not be honest about?
Tell me what it is and what it's not. Tell me.
Well, apparently I can't tell you I want a relationship because you're going to be out.
No, it's not that.
You're going to be out from the gate.
Okay, but
I can't even tell you I don't want to be in. I got to tell you.
But
hey,
you are honest though.
yeah,
like
but,
if you are honest,
that,
and
but
then I'm like,
that does not get me to date you.
right. But I'm like,
and that's why I say.
and I guess I'm just so hesitant now because of that. Like I guess I got to get myself back to being open to it.
Well, when was how long have you been single?
Okay, so when you say single,
Listen.
do you mean like divorced single, or do you mean like no longer in a relationship?
No, not in a relationship. Because
Probably
you could
like December of last year. So
20. So
like
a
6
year.
months.
Oh, December that just passed.
Yeah, so like 6 months.
Oh, well, so you. That's why you got that. That's why you got that outlook.
Yeah, like I'm fresh out.
You fresh out.
Like I'm fresh out. So yeah, so I'm just like, and he's trying everything in his power to
Get back.
yeah, to resolve, and
What's his chances?
yeah,
20%, 10%, 90%.
I don't know. That's tough because now I'm enjoying like just doing stuff. Like now I don't got to check in with nobody.
But why?
Now I can. I don't got to.
So you had to check in.
Like we were. I mean, out of respect, not a had, but I feel like if you in a relationship with somebody, be like, hey, hey, babe, like I made it home, like
Oh, yeah, but that's not
they be
really
like
a
I'm
check-in.
good.
That's-
like hey,
Being
like
considerate, I would
right.
say. So
But now
somebody
I ain't got to
doesn't
be
worry.
considerate of nobody. I don't have to. So if you text me at 8:00 in the morning, if I want to text you back 8:00 that night, I will. I don't have to.
And if you don't want to text, you won't.
And if I don't, I don't. I'm doing it because I want to. I don't want to. I don't want to feel like I'm doing it because I have to.
Obligated. You don't want the obligation.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want it. Not right now.
But I think that's what relationships do. Relationships put for people. For some people, relationships makes them feel trapped, and
Absolutely.
it changes the level of responsibility and obligation you have to someone else. And I think that's the tough part of things people deal with. But like I said, I don't think I've ever. when I care about you, yeah, I do want to check in with you.
Right.
How was the day? You know, if you don't feel like talking, you don't feel like talking. But I'm gonna check on you every now and then. Hey, how was your day? And go forth until you tell me, hey, I don't want to be with you, or I don't want it to be a thing. So I don't know. I just, when people talk about experiences like what you've had, I've never experienced because it's not me.
Right.
Like, I'm not a person who's gonna get all bent out of shape.
Right.
Because you was at the club till 2:00 in the morning.
Right.
Only thing I get bent out of shape over would be like I didn't wake up in the morning and I saw a text that said, hey, I made it in.
Right.
It ain't a check-in. It's just for me to know that you're safe.
And I've gotten in arguments over that.
No, over what?
Like, you didn't call me and let me know.
Oh no, you ain't gotta call me. I mean, just text.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know.
Well, if we're not in a relationship, I don't expect. Even if we in a relationship,
right?
Because I worry, I'm a worrier.
So am I. I
so
hate that.
If I don't hear from you,
I automatically think like,
I'm not gonna call the hospitals, but I am gonna be concerned.
Right.
And so when I actually wake up in the morning, it's not mad. It's like, hey, morning, did you make it in?
Right. Like, you good?
And then, and then once you text me back, I'm good.
Right.
Like you don't even have to. It doesn't even have to be a thing where you text me when you get home. Right. I just know if I woke up and I look and I'm like, oh shoot, let me make sure she's good. And then if you say you good, cool.
Okay, so if it happens like multiple times, like how would you feel? Like if it happened maybe like one time, but if it turns into like a
okay, let me say this: is this your pattern?
Right. So you
because a pattern is different than an instance.
Right.
So if it's just who you are, if you go to the bar and you get drunk as hell and you get home and you pass out on the bed all the time,
right?
Then yeah, my first mind ain't that she's with some dude.
Right.
My first mind is, did she make it home okay? And if I text you in the morning, you say, hey, I made it home okay. I was super drunk or I was super tired.
Right.
Boom. My mind doesn't instantly go to the negative.
Right. Okay.
My mind might go to, I hope she didn't get hurt. I hope I did anything to her.
All right.
I hope I ain't got to kill nobody.
Right.
Like all those things kind of happen before I even think. Because I've said this on the show before. My grandmother's always told me that if a person's going to leave, they were always going to leave. Just don't be the reason they leave.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
So for me, if I'm doing everything in my power to treat you like somebody, to make you feel like somebody, and you want to go fuck off with somebody or you want to go do whatever it is you want to do, that ain't on me.
Right, that's on you.
That's on you. And so now, yeah, you got to be out because if you cheat on me or I cheat on you, it's over.
Right.
Because I can never trust you or you can never trust me, and I can't deal in nothing that don't have trust.
Right.
So that's why things like not getting text. Now, if it's not your pattern, if your pattern has been every time you come in, my ex-wife had a pattern. Never cared where her phone was. I don't give a damn when you asked her. Would never know where her phone is. I think it's in the kitchen until it starts ringing.
Right.
I think it's in the bedroom. I think it's here. The last couple months of our marriage, started sleeping with the phone under her pillow.
Right. The pattern changed.
Pattern changed. So I'm with the pattern.
Right.
If she always slept with the phone under the pillow, I'd never think nothing of it. The pattern changed. If you always went out and when you came home, you don't text me till the next morning, that's your pattern. That's what you do. But if you always text me when you get home, and then this one time or this second time, now we got a new pattern.
We're changing our patterns, yeah.
Now I got a problem.
I think people, I don't want to say, I think people think just because you don't say anything, like people like, oh, I'm getting away with it. But I'm gonna sit on it for a minute.
I'm building the case.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I'm the police.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna sit.
When
I actually come with it,
I got receipts. So I'm sitting like I'm jotting down stuff like December something. So he came like, all right, cool. And I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right, next week it was
So
the
that
same thing.
when we have a conversation,
Right.
I'm gonna be like, hey, look, I noticed this, I noticed that, I noticed this, I
Right.
noticed that. And I'm not coming in an accusatory tone.
Right.
I'm coming in a, yo, what's going on?
Right. You want like
I would
we
like
need
to
to talk?
fix. Yeah.
Like
do we need to talk
do we
about
need to
something?
talk about something?
Yeah, like you used to text me. You used to text me every day at 12, and now you're not texting me.
Right.
You used to call me every morning on your way to work.
Right. Now you don't do
The
that.
last week or two, you didn't do it.
Right. What's going on?
Yeah, what's happening? What's up?
I'm a big person on that when it comes to like parents, because I'm like, okay, so what happened?
Yeah.
And what I cannot stand, this is probably a pet peeve. This is a pet peeve of mine when it's about relationships, and why I feel like I really don't want to be in one. Cell phones. If you tell me, hey, if I talk to you 8:00 in the morning and I don't talk to you anymore until 5:30, it takes not even 2 minutes to text. It don't even take 2 minutes to text. It doesn't take that long.
Mm-hmm.
So if you say, oh, I was busy, okay. And if I know every time, like you take your phone in the bathroom with you. I know this. Like this is something I've
So you
seen
on your
you
phone.
do.
I know
You're
you,
on your phone. Like I
you.
know you. And then don't let me see you make a post on Facebook and I text you and ask you a question and 6 hours done went by and you tell me you busy, but I know you saw it. That's gonna piss me off.
Well, I'm not a culprit of that, so I don't subscribe to that ministry.
That's gonna piss me off.
I'm not a part of that ministry.
Don't do that, because when I start doing it,
see, but you're gonna be up to something when you start doing it.
But
I can see you got it in you. I can see it in your
because I'm gonna set my phone on a timer. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna set my phone to like 7:15. You know,
so okay,
so it can automatically go off.
Last question before we close out. We gotta close out. Are you the literal, like a literal person? So like, I once dated this woman who, if we were on the phone or whatever, and I said, hey, I'm gonna call you back in 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
At minute number 6, she's gonna call me.
Okay,
you said you was gonna call me back in 5 minutes.
Yeah, no.
But you just said you setting a timer.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is I'm setting a time. Like if you text me and like if I see your pattern,
Mm-hmm.
like now, if you feel like you don't have to answer me right away, I'm not gonna answer you right away. Like I'm gonna make you wait.
Well, then that's just you being petty now.
Oh yeah, I'm the queen of petty.
Yeah, we won't work. All right, we wouldn't work. So we both can't be emotionless.
You right.
We both can't be petty.
Because that's like disaster. We're gonna end up in jail.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah, we're gonna end up in jail. That's not
Definitely.
okay.
That's not okay. Well, Angel, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. It was
Hopefully
so much
you
fun.
enjoyed yourself.
I did.
You
It
will
was so much fun.
come back
Thank you.
and grace the listeners' earwoops.
Whenever
again.
your name is, give me a call.
Okay, yeah, we gotta set that up. Make sure you come back. How can people follow you on social media? Or you? Don't
I am on Instagram. I'm @Chrissy22 on Instagram, and on Facebook, I am Chrissy Solomon on Facebook.
Okay. And as always, you can catch us on Relationship Status Podcast on all podcast platforms. You can follow us at RELSTAT podcast@gmail.com. We did not get to our advice letter today, but we will get to it on the next episode. So go ahead and send your next one in. We got a juicy one for the next episode. Pause. Make sure you send it in RELSTAT podcast@gmail.com. Make sure you check out the blog I'm writing on relationships, patreon.com/relationship status. And make sure if you want to get early releases of the episodes and bloopers and all of that scenes of me and V and her foolishness. V posted a video. She's got a vlog from when she went to Miami. Yeah, definitely need to check that out on the Patreon page. $5 a month. You spend that in a day. All right. So go ahead, tap in, patreon.com/relationship status. Once again, thanks to Crux Media for the editing and everything for the show. Lastly, Podcast Summit. I'm in there. I done told you about it for the last 3 weeks. If you haven't gotten your tickets, go ahead and get your tickets. July 2nd and 3rd, Podcast Summit, Atlanta, Georgia. I'm there. We in there. Until the next time, y'all, this is Yusuf in the building, and we are out. Peace.